Hello, beautiful souls. I am Laura Teo, intuitive coach and soul evolution expert. One of the things that I love doing is using the tarot cards and the oracle cards to bring clarity and to bring guidance for you. And I like to connect to the higher source and bring you an information that is going to be useful for you and that is going to really guide you in your day-to-day life, but also in your soul's evolution. Now, I will be doing this reading for you for the entire month of March, and I will be doing all zodiac signs at a time. And I'm posting the timestamps at the bottom in the description of the video. So we're going to start by Aries and we're going to end with Pisces. And we're first going to be looking in with the tarot cards with some information into your current situation, what the challenges may be, also for the month of March, what the recommendation is, and what the possible outcome can be. We're also offering you a mantra that you can be working on for the month of March. And we're going to get some guidance into what steps you can do to manifest, what important step you can do to manifest in your life. Okay, so Aries, we start with you. So we're getting a card that is very much fire. This is the King of Wands. So your current situation is that you are very much stepping right now into your own power, your charisma, your motivation, your focus. You are really looking into create something and to stand up for yourself and mark yourself as a leader, as someone that other people can follow and can be inspired by, someone that has that clarity. And we know that you are very self-motivated and you like stepping up and taking steps that really are in alignment with you. You're really on the go all the time. That's who Aries is the pioneer. All right. But the challenge this month, and maybe even so far, has been is the Five of Pentacles reversed. So you have had a lot of trouble into connecting deeply with your soul. You're always so much on the go, 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 go. And I understand that for Aries and for Leo, it's also the same thing. Stopping and just connecting with yourself, with your why are you doing what you're doing. You go into the mode of doing it because you want to be the first one, you want to be on the go, you want to have something to do. But why? We need to find the deeper meaning into why do you want to do what you do. Okay, is it really connected to your purpose? And right now that purpose have been set aside. Maybe you don't even know what your purpose is, and you need to reconnect with that because it's really draining your energy. You are not feeling well. So if you see yourself kind of like drifting in your mind and not feeling like, okay, not knowing, there is, when you're doing something mechanically and you don't connect with your deeper why, with your soul, you can really feel it. You can really feel that this doesn't make sense, this, it doesn't, it is like there's no joy. Okay. And right now you're not having the joy. You're not having that sense of fulfillment. Even if you start doing and taking steps and go, 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 and you get results, those results are not in connection. They're not making you feel any happier. They're not making you feel any good. Why? Because you're lacking that deep connection to yourself. But remember that the solution is to you. You have to open your heart. And it's okay to be vulnerable. I know. It's hard, but it's okay to be vulnerable, Aries. It's okay to Open your heart to someone. Open the heart to yourself. Your soul is listening to you, and it's eager. It's eager for you to communicate with it, and it's there. And the soul is that part of you that is always with you, that is always with you at every time. Every single thing that you do is that true part of yourself. So it has been a challenge for you to connect with your soul. You need to step into it. What is the recommendation? With the Four of Swords, you need to go silent. Maybe take a break from all the doing, go, 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 and rest. Maybe go on a retreat. Maybe just on the weekend, instead of constantly do something, just take a break, rest, sleep, and take the time to meditate. Maybe even do Reiki to start clearing all those energy blocks, because there are blockages that are stopping you right now from connecting with your soul, even though your soul is trying for you to connect, but you have been blocking it for yourself. Maybe because you feel that that is a weakness. Why? Ask yourself why. Why am I not connecting with myself? Why? Is it wrong? It's not wrong, but maybe you feel that it's wrong to listen to that feminine part of you, to listen to your intuition. It is time for you to break that cycle and just go within and mend your heart and start listening to it. And when you start connecting with your soul, it's like more love is going to be flowing into your life in ways that you never even expected, never even thought. With the Knight of Cups, this is about bringing love and flowing with love, and people that are going to feel that higher vibration and the different vibration that you offer are going to be attracted to you, and you're going to make new connections and maybe some love connections, okay? Or maybe the partner that you have is going to be deeply connected to you, or deeper, in a deeper way. So more love is going to flow, because that, if that's what you offer to yourself, because this is really an act of love. When you do this, this is an act of love. When you take care of yourself and you open your heart and your soul, you connect with it, you listen. You're really listening to yourself. And then more flow, that's what you're going to attract. Right? So what steps can you do to manifest? Manifest in your life, in your business, at work. We are getting the last quarter moon in Virgo, so attend to details. Look at the details into the things that you're doing. Are they really connected with your soul or not? Pay attention to this. The steps that you're taking, all the organization that you're doing, do you really want to do it? Is it connected to your soul? Really pay attention to the details in your life. And I love the card, the oracle card that you get for the mantra. So it's talking about emerging into grace, and that's exactly what we do. Look at the similarities in the drawings of the card. I love it. So there's a girl that is resting here. Also here is more in flow because there's a lot of water in here, but it's about, you emerge into grace when you just stop and pause and you let the universe flow. So the mantra that you can repeat, and I love it, we have been talking to about the soul, so you can repeat, I open my soul to grace. So it's lovely. I love it. So let's talk about Taurus. You are looking at your options with the Seven of Cups, Taurus. There are changes that you want to make in your life, that you want to do. This can apply for personal life, relationships, or maybe even your business, your work, studies. This can apply to many things. If you want to have a better perspective directed to you specifically, you can just, book an appointment with me to have a reading. But right now, I can tell you, looking at your options, and each option has a surprise with it. So you're looking into creating those changes. You don't know exactly where to go or how to go at it. You're really evaluating right now what is best for you, what you really want, and you're really looking into something that is connected to you, to your essence, to you, what you really want to do. You want to have that joy in your life. And this has been a challenge so far. And I understand, because Taurus, um, you have a big sense of responsibility, so much that sometimes you just lose track of having fun and enjoying something. You like to be comfortable, okay? You like um to be comfortable and to have fancy things and have good things and enjoy, like, you like that, but you can be lost in the process of getting somewhere. You want to get so much there sometimes that you forget to enjoy, and you forget to connect to your essence. And this is something that you want to recuperate. You have been more into the side um, of forgetting this, of doing things because you have to, because you want to get there, you want to get to that goal so much, but then you don't look at the sides to enjoy the landscape. Okay. And this is something that you want to recuperate, and this has been a challenge to enjoy and have fun and dance and yes, continue to have that goal, that objective, but have fun with it. So this is something that really you want to reconnect with. I'm sorry. What's the recommendation? You have to start by you have to start by recognizing what you have been doing that is right. Recognize the things that you have been doing that are great and that have brought great results and that you're happy with, that you're satisfied with. Why? Because this will connect you first to joy. Okay, connect when you remember about, okay, you know what, I did this project once that was great, and I did this in this way and it brought this result, and I felt accomplished, I felt fulfilled, and I was happy with myself, and people praised me, people recognized me. Connect to that, but connect to the emotion of it. One of the reasons I ask you to do this is because you remember, you need to reconnect to that memory of joy, of what it feels like to be happy, to be joyful with something that you do. And second, by doing this will reconnect you to gratitude. And that is something very important to have when you want to manifest in life. Connecting to the energy of gratitude, because the more gratitude you have, you appreciate everything you have in life, and that will attract only more. So that's the recommendation, to really connect to joy, connect to that feeling of fulfillment, of happiness for the things that you have accomplished, and gratitude. Experience gratitude and be grateful every day. And the outcome that you may have is that, like the Fool is supported. You are supported by the universe in everything you do. Just throw yourself in, knowing that you're not doing this alone. And that project, that choice that you're looking at, you're going to choose, because you're going to find something that is connected to your essence, to that fire that brings you joy. Pay attention to that. From these things, what brings you joy? What makes you happy? When you close your eyes and you see yourself doing this, What makes you happy? And then just throw yourself at it with trust. Just trust yourself and trust the universe, because you are 100% supported. What is the manifesting recommendation? What do you need to do to manifest everything you want in your life, to manifest all of this that you're thinking about? Connect to the new moon in Taurus, the new moon of you. So this is know your worth. You know the value of yourself. You know the value of the results of your work, of who you are. And then you can, choose what's right for you, that brings you joy. Know your worth, because maybe some of the options that may come up here are not the right ones for you, because maybe you're being undervalued, or is not in alignment with what you want to create and the amount of abundance that you want to have. So just remember, know your worth. And the mantra that you can have for yourself for the month of March is about cherishing yourself. And it says, I love this. And it's very much related to worth, to your worth. I accept and love myself. So repeat this for the month of March. Does it help, Taurus? Now let's go into Gemini. Gemini, are you thinking about jumping into something, taking that leap of faith? Because you're getting the Fool. So it's either one of two things. It's either that you're actually really thinking about it, that you just threw yourself, and this is a message saying, trust me, it's gonna be fine. You jumped in, and I got you. You're not alone. Or it's either the cards are telling you, go ahead, do it. Stop overthinking, because I know that Geminis can really overthink and doubt, because maybe waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for the perfect time, and you're thinking about a million things in the same time, but then you take no action because you stay there in the clouds. Just jump in, bring all that down to earth, and take that leap of faith. Jump in with trust, because the universe got you. You can do this. And this is the beginning of everything, because with the Fool, which is the number 0, it's all possibilities. There's full potential here. So we start at the major arcana. The tarot cards start with the Fool. The Fool jumps in. It goes in, because deep in its heart, in her heart, she knows that she needs to do this, because, oh my God, my soul is calling me, is telling me to do it. And I don't know why, but there's something bigger than me that is telling me to do this. And maybe you're stuck here in that overthinking. Just this message is coming to you to tell you, go ahead, do it. So what is it that you're dreaming of and you're desiring, Gemini? This is going to be a full transformation for you. And this can be challenging, because you're getting the Death and Rebirth card. And for you, jumping in here without knowing exactly how it's going to turn out is very challenging, because you like to know what's going to happen from the beginning to end. And these are the things that you are overthinking. It feels also like starting anew for you. That's why, this death, rebirth, it's worrying you, because that doesn't make you feel uncomfortable. You don't want to lose what you have right now. But remember that what you have right now, it's maybe not 100% in alignment. And what you're going to create, there's so much potential in it. Just trust that this is something that you need to do, because this is also a major arcana card. This is an important stage in your life, and you have to take this step to be more in alignment. And it's going to turn out to be that is one of the best decisions that you could have taken, because it's going to be kind of like a new you. The person that is going to emerge after all this is going to be a completely new you. So you have to jump in and you have to trust. It might hurt because, yes, in the process, there might be people that are not in alignment with who you are anymore. But that's okay, because new people are going to come. And you're going to emerge with so much confidence and trust in yourself. You're going to learn not only about yourself, but you're going to learn new skills. And with the Eight of Pentacles, that's what we're doing. We're specializing in something. So what I feel is that maybe a new study, you want to learn something new, go back to college, go back to university, or you want to do something new in a job, in business, that feels like it's unknown. It's something that you have been thinking about, but you are really going to develop so great skills that is going to make you be different than anybody else. And also, you're going to be like the specialist, the expert. You're going to be more in confidence and with a lot of self-esteem in the process. So this is definitely a good thing for you. And the outcome, you're getting the Star. Oh my God, one of my favorite cards. The Star shines its light. And it shines its light in a way that is not blinding for everybody. It's, on the contrary, it illuminates. Because you would be sharing your light in a very special way, in a way that is unique to you, with your uniqueness, with your soul. Very much connected also to purpose. This, you getting this at the end of this reading is telling me that whatever it is you're thinking, this is part of your purpose. This is part of what your soul wants to experience in this lifetime. So don't waste time. Go ahead. I'm telling you, go ahead, because this is what you're supposed to do. It's part of your journey. It's part of your growth. And it's going to bring so much expansion into your life and so many great traits that you need to be working on, that you will not regret it. So the card for manifesting for you, Gemini. What is the message that you need? The new moon in Leo, shine. What did I say? The Star, shine. I love it. Just shine with confidence, with trust. You are here to shine your light, to shine your essence in a unique way. Your soul is unique and it came to have certain experiences. You're here to shine, absolutely. New moon in Leo. And then the mantra that you can repeat. March it's a beautiful month for you, Gemini. Sharing of yourself. So you share your knowledge. You share what you do. You share. You specialize and you share, because here with the Star, you share your light. Like I said, you share your light and you illuminate. You don't blind anybody. So you can repeat to yourself, I am an incredibly generous being. So what do you think about Gemini? Let me know what you think. Please tell me in the comments. So how about Cancer? Are you ready? Cancer, you currently feel out of balance with the Two of Pentacles reversed. It's really that there's so much to do. You have been involved with so many things, maybe overlooking at your own things, plus your friends, plus your family, your close ones or loved ones, that you are putting so much energy also on others more than yourself, that your own body doesn't feel in harmony. Mind, body, and spirit are not in harmony. Your own energies are kind of like everywhere, and you feel drained and you feel like out of balance, like it's not even you. and you have been dragging this for some time, and you don't want to do it anymore. You really are looking into a new beginning. But I know that for you, being a Cancer, it's hard to start something new. Like to leave and let go and leave things behind. It's not easy for you. It's quite a challenge. Right now you're being invited to really, you need to organize yourself. You need to prioritize yourself. And there's a new you that has to emerge out of it. But for that, you need to let go of the things that are really not working anymore. Habits, behaviors, beliefs, way of thinking that are really not for you anymore, that are not expanding you. They are only limiting you. And for this, for new sunset, for new day to emerge, this card talks about a new vision of life, a new way of thinking, a new approach, a new you. And getting there and actually taking a step to move to that new, it's hard for you. And I understand, but do you want to be like this forever? Or do you actually want to create that change? Because if you stay like this, if you don't do anything different, then everything will stay the same. So it's up to you. Excuse me. And I feel that all the things that you need to let go of, its behaviors, is maybe toxic people that are pulling you in, and you have a lot of difficulty to let go of because you are the caregiver. You want to protect, you want to care, you want to love. And it's a lot from your close ones, your family, your friends, people that you love. But they're really very, very toxic behaviors or situations, and you are kind of like, you don't want that anymore, but at the same time, it's hard for you to take that step to close the cycle. When are you closing the cycle? When are you going to do that? Because right now you're not connected to your essence. It's what I feel with this reading is that right now it's very draining for you. Everything for you is even toxic. It's not only the people, it's that your own behaviors are just like not the best, and you need to create that change. And it's imperative for you to create that change, because we're getting the Ace of Wands reversed. So there are seeds that, your soul wants to plant for your future, for who you are, that are not there yet because you're not paying attention. You have kind of forgotten to connect with yourself. You forgot about you. Caring for others, you forgot about you. And you need to prioritize yourself, Cancer. You need to do you and remember you, and because you're worthy and you're valuable, but you have to see that. If you don't see that, then this is gonna be even harder, because you're gonna stay like this and you want this. You need to close it. And I know this is hard. And you don't have to do it alone. There's people that can support you. Find someone. Find maybe a coach, a healer, a mentor, someone that can help you in the process, because there's definitely things that, for where we're going and for where your soul wants to go and experience and grow, the toxicity that surrounds you is no longer acceptable. So really think about it. And look at the card you got for the mantra of the month. It's about renewing your life. Renewing your life, you have to take out the clutter. But the clutter is not only about your house, the physical house, and the physical aspect of your life. There's clutter also in our mind and our heart. So you need to declutter yourself. You have to start getting rid of the things that are not good for you anymore. So the mantra that you can work on this month is maybe repeating this to yourself. Repeating this to yourself and believing in it will get you to the point of saying, you know what, I'm taking a step and I'm changing myself and my life. I am taking that radical step of love towards myself. And you can repeat to yourself, radiant vitality is filling my life. You need to forgive. The card for manifestation, that one action that you need to take to manifest, full moon in Pisces, forgiveness. You need to forgive the people around you that have hurt you, things that you keep in your heart. And forgiveness is one of the most important steps that you need to take towards manifesting abundance and prosperity in your life. So forgiveness, Cancer. Tell me what you think. What do you think? Does this resonate with you? In which way? So I would love to hear from you. So how about we go now with Leo? Leo have been kind of connecting with this reading. I think currently you're having certain difficulty in communicating with the people around you, family, at work, maybe misunderstandings. You're getting the King of Swords reversed. Maybe it's because you haven't been as clear in the way you express your thoughts, or maybe because there's certain emotions from the people around you that are kind of blocking them to understand really what you are saying. Expressing emotions is not your strongest suit either. It's hard for you. But what I feel is that there is wisdom in what you want to say, but the message is not going through. So it's kind of either blocked or it's transformed in a way that is not what you meant. You're trying to get through, but you can't. And this may apply also at work. And the thing is that you want to create a life and a structure in your life with the Emperor that is very much in alignment with you and with what you want to manifest in life, your ideal life. But right now it's a challenge because communication is certainly a very important part in your life. And because kind of this is not going through, it's not working, it feels like it's affecting your the way you not only communicate. There's something more. I'm trying to find the word. The way that life is playing out for you. So I feel that there are things that you want to do and change, but it feels like a constant battle for you. because you're also getting the Seven of Wands reversed. So it feels like you're battling, and for no good reason, when life shouldn't be a battle. You know, communicating to loved ones shouldn't be a battle. Communicating at work, it shouldn't be a battle. It feels for you as if you have to defend yourself and to protect yourself and have a lot of boundaries, or maybe you don't have boundaries and this is something that you need to start doing, having a better boundary. And the recommendation here is that you connect with who you are, with the novelty of your heart. Connect to the source through you. Connect to the source within you. Because and start clearing things. Like when you speak from your heart, because I feel that's gonna make a change. Speaking from your heart, speaking, with intention, and watch your words when you speak. No, don't use hurtful words. And I know that sometimes Leos can get passionate about something and then they start saying things that then they regret. So just put yourself and others in that bubble. I will recommend you do the metta meditation. Yes. Metta meditation or loving kindness meditation. So do it. You can find it on YouTube. For I love Jack Cornfield. So find him and do that meditation for this month, because it's going to help you a lot. So in this meditation, you surround yourself first of unconditional love and loving kindness. And then once you feel that you are good with that loving kindness towards yourself, then you start extending it outwards to others. So do that. I feel, look, I got that as guidance for you. I channeled this for you right now. It's going to make a difference. It's going to make such a big difference that you're going to start connecting also to your own inner power, your own creative power, to create exactly the life that you want, which is what you want. But for that, you need to work with the elements that you have to start creating that change in your life and become that powerful manifestor that you really are. And look at the manifestation card that you got. It's the first quarter moon in Leo. Be humble. Which is very much related to what I was saying, when you speak, be kind with your words, because I know that sometimes you can get overwhelmed and then, we know what can happen. So just be humble. Connect to that kind heart and be humble. And the mantra that you can use and you can say, I'm sorry, for this month is about igniting courage. And you can say, I am strong, valiant, and courageous. Because I know that speaking from your heart and being humble and being, not roughing words, doing this kind of communication that is very intimate and is very vulnerable. That's a word that came to me. Vulnerable. That vulnerability you don't like. But right now where you are, it's important that you do so. And that is very courageous to do. Being vulnerable is not a weakness. It's a superpower. And you have it in you. You can say, I'm strong, valiant, and courageous, and vulnerable. So what do you think, Leo? Tell me. Remember that if you want a reading that is going to be more towards your own reality and your energy, this is very, a general and collective message. If you want something that is going to be more towards you, you can book a reading with me. And the link is in the description of this video. So, well, let's go with Virgo now. Virgo, so this is very interesting. I was thinking about, what deeper meaning we get from the cards. You are in a process of rebirth, like renewal. And it's pretty much a process of rendition with the Judgment. It's like a new you, a new phase in your life that you're starting with. You are more in alignment, more in contact with who you want to be, where you want to go, with spirit. Okay, there's a lot of inspiration from spirit, a lot of creativity flowing. That it's motivating you to take steps into your own personal growth and your growth at business, at work, because you're getting the Eight of Pentacles, which is about, learning something new, specializing in something more, something, but it's pretty much more in alignment with where you want to go and your career path and your soul path. Specializing in and working also with the seasons and the phases of the moon. You are very much understanding right now that everything comes in phases, and we set intentions that come into fruition, and then we go back to step one, and that everything in life is cycles, and you are more in alignment with that kind of ancestral knowledge and understanding of your own cycles, that you may be at some point very, very creative, and then you need time to kind of retract and just wait and think and connect and simmer into your own light and beauty, and in which way you can transmit that into what you do, into other people, work, studies, everything in your life. This is a phase also where you need to connect to that strength, because maybe sometimes you feel like you're not strong enough, you don't have enough time, or you feel like, oh, can I really do it? You doubt yourself, you doubt your own power. And this is the time to remember that this transformation is important, it's supposed to happen, and you have everything you need, all the support and knowledge. You have all in there, you just need to remember. You are stronger than you think, you're going through this, but this is all for your growth, and it's going to be wonderful. And it feels sometimes like a battle. I feel that more like an external battle is also an inner battle, where you're kind of pulled maybe to the old habits, to the old you. Maybe you don't want to lose the people that were in your life before this transformation. And then you're kind of like in that inner battle of, do I do it, do I not, do I stop, do I go back, what can I do? It's important for you to continue. You are going to get in touch, with your essence in the end. That's the gold. Gold is consciousness, higher consciousness, evolution. In the process, maybe some people won't understand it, won't get it, and that it's okay. It's part of, learning and growing and reconnecting to people that are more in alignment with who you are and your mindset and your new, way of living. For the manifestation of your of what action that you need to take to really manifest the life that you want, and to create change and support you into all this change, you're getting the last quarter moon in Gemini, which is about clearing your mind. Does that make sense? Sometimes you think a lot, you're in the clouds, or doing a lot, because Virgos are doers. They like doing, they have like a whole structure for doing things. Clear your mind, just meditate, and pay attention to those thoughts. What type of conversation are you having with yourself? What are those thoughts telling you? Can they be sabotaging you? I feel that many of that inner state of battle that you have comes from the conversation that you have. Maybe the saboteurs are telling you, no, what are you doing? You're not supposed to do this. If you do this, we're going to lose these people, or you're not good enough, or how can you think that you can do that? So pay attention to the conversation that you have. I think those saboteurs are really, doing the work and kind of going, making you take a step back, doubting yourself, or thinking that you don't have what it takes, but you do, because this is the strength. And remember that your source of creativity, your source of courage, of strength, of love, of inspiration comes from the source, and is represented here in the by the infinite symbol, because you are an infinite source of love, light, inspiration, motivation, everything, because you're connected to the source, and that's what the source is. And look at the mantra that you can repeat for this month for yourself. It's about coming into power. Isn't that amazing? And look at the phrase itself. This is what you're going to be repeating for the month of March. I step into my power boldly and confidently. Isn't it amazing? I love this reading. I think it's very much into a new you, Virgo. It's like a new life, completely. And surrender to the process. If you battle with the process, it only makes it harder for you to actually get to the ultimate goal. Okay? No more battling. So how about we go with Libra now? Libra, you are more focused now in creating that financial abundance and prosperity that you want, not only for you and your future, but also because you, with your tender heart and your love for other people and for sharing, you want to share. You want to, create that center to protect animals, or to help people that, need a voice and need help, and they're not being supported right now. You want to help because that's your nature, and that's something that you're really more focused on. Or let's say your energies are more towards with that intention. Now, you still doubt yourself sometimes with the strength as your challenge. You doubt that you have what it takes. You doubt that you can go from, that. And I understand, because for you, it's you care for others so much. You don't want to create conflict, and sometimes you just go with the flow because you don't want to, stand up and have a discussion with someone or put someone in their place, or it's hard for you sometimes to share that voice, and then you see yourself as the sheep, as the helpless sheep, and not as the lion. That lion is there. We all have the sheep and the lion, but that lion is there. That lion is just wanting to emerge, wanting for you to be in your power, to step up, to own who you are, own your knowledge, or own your kindness, own your care. Embrace yourself as whole. And you doubt who you are. You doubt that you don't see yourself as kind. You don't see yourself as able to create awesomeness. And certainly you do. The recommendation is to drop these beliefs, drop this thinking that you're not capable. It's all these limitations that are really stopping you from expanding. And because when you do, you're going to go through such a beautiful transformation, and it's going to be a rebirth. It's going to be a new you. But you have to face this part. And this part is not, I understand you might not want to face it because it will bring up pain and hurt, and you don't want to do it. But at some point you have to. And the thing is that when you do, your transformation is going to come very fast with the Eight of Wands, quicker than you think. When you decide to embrace yourself and empower yourself, all this change is going to come so fast, and you will be better positioned to really not only manifest everything you want in your life, but start helping others manifest the things in their life. Yeah, and I feel that this, like I said, this transformation, you know it. You know it. You know it's in there. You know you need to do it, but you don't dare. Are you afraid, Libra, of actually creating all this? And if you are, let me ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen if I actually create everything that I want in my life? Sometimes we are afraid of what we may lose. We may fear what we may lose if we actually have everything we want. So ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen if I actually drop all these beliefs and I start creating this magnificent life, which is what I want? The mantra for this month is rising above. Isn't it amazing? Just, drop all these beliefs and you will rise above all of that, and you will come out and shine your light with others. And the mantra that you can repeat this month is, I see only beauty and grace. This is interesting. Because sometimes Libra can tend to see only the bad things, kind of, concentrate in the, oh no, but if I do this, this is the bad thing that is going to happen. And you dismiss and don't see the positive. Say, I see only beauty and grace. And what is the step that you need to take to start manifesting? You need to take inspired action. Ooh, this is really challenging you, huh? Because sometimes, taking action is something that you dread and you don't like taking. Not because you can't, because I know you can, but because you don't believe you have it. And because you tend to overthink things and maybe wait for the perfect time, but the perfection is not happening. There's not such a thing as perfection. So you need to start taking inspired action and know that you have exactly what you need. The knowledge is there. It's just you have to dare to take action. And if you really want to manifest, you want to create in your life, honestly, you can do all the work of the beliefs. You can release the inner blocks. You can work on your inner energy. You can do affirmations, but if you don't take action, they will never happen. Because it's not the affirmations that make things happen, it's your actions. Your affirmations change your vibration and help you kind of shift a mentality. But they don't create the action. The action is created by you. So, Libra, tell me what you think. I would love to know in on the comments. Let me know. All right. So, let's do Scorpio. Scorpio, you're getting your card, Death and Rebirth. So this is no strange for you. You understand what the concept is of, you know, dying and to experience a rebirth, letting the old things die, let the cycles in nature take place, for things to sink in and for things to be destroyed to then reconstruct in a new way. So this is not something difficult for you to understand. You actually embrace it very clearly. You embrace your shadows as part of your light, because you cannot experience your light if you don't go through your shadows. It is actually your shadows that allow you to experience your light. And this is the current situation right now. You are on a death rebirth because you are in the process of letting the old you die, to be reborn, to be like the phoenix. And this is very interesting because this is something not only that you understand, but you've been craving for this. You want this transformation. You want this change in life. It's a complete rendition for you, but this is kind of like the challenge, because this rendition takes control out of you, and you like to have your power, you like to have your control into how things go. And even though you are a water sign and going in the flow with the water is the natural thing, is also the most challenging thing. And there is this resistance that can happen that makes things harder. So you need to embrace and say, you know, God, universe, creator, creatix, just work with me. And I give this to you. This entire process, I give it to you because you are the one that knows where to guide me, how we're going to get there. I give this entire process to you. Guide me. My heart is open. My arms are yours. Just tell me where to go. Ask for that guidance, and that guidance is going to come to you. Pay attention to signs, to symbols. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to maybe a message that may come through a song or through a friend or a sign that you see on the streets. It doesn't matter. Just pay attention. And what I get with this card is really rendition, surrender. Surrender to this, surrender to the process, surrender to your path completely, and just take action in alignment. It's gonna be a complete rebirth because you are going higher in consciousness as well. All this hardship that you have been going through, all these challenges, it's really taking you to a higher place in consciousness. And with the Ten of Swords, we're talking about cycles. I mean, this cycle, this death to rebirth is coming soon. Like you're kind of like in the shedding process to rebuild a new person. You just need to have patience here, and that's something also that is very challenging, that patience part. But of course, you know that, well, you need to walk your path, and the sun will rise up tomorrow, and it definitely will. But there's this anxiety here that can be brought up by the fact that you don't have that control that I was telling you about, and that you need to have that surrendering. It all comes down to trusting that the universe is guiding you, and you know this, but sometimes in the back of your head it's like that doubt that, okay, am I really in the right path? Am I really doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I really like, I'm sorry, I have, my hands are very dry right now with the winter. Am I really on my path? Am I kind of doubt not only yourself, it's just kind of like the entire, like the validity that you are on your path, and you know it, but then you still kind of like, what if I'm wrong? What if I am seeing this the wrong way? And it's not the wrong way. You're doing great. And the outcome is that in the end, you are not only going to connect to new people, it's going to be with special people that are in connection with you, that understand you, that are on the same vibration, and maybe even find love. Or if it's not love, it can be a business partner that can work with you, and someone that you really click with. You have the same values, you have the same vision. It's someone that, it's in that flow, in the same flow as you are. And I'm talking about flow, flow, flow. Look at the card that you're getting for the mantra of this week, being in flow. And I didn't pay attention, honestly. I pulled out the cards and I didn't really look at them. And now when I look at them, it's like being in flow. So the mantra that you're going to be repeating, yes, we need this, huh? I am in the flow of the universe. It's not even that I am with the flow. It's really I am in the flow. It's like you're part of it. You're in it. You are vibrating equally. So I am in the flow of the universe. And guess what action do you need to take to start really manifesting? With the full moon in Leo, go wild. Yes, roar, shine your light, express yourself, and go all in. Right now, you need to go all in, because the results, what you're looking for, to what you have been craving for, and what you have been working on, it's happening. Just go all in, go wild, roar with all your power, because you're here to shine. My dear Sagittarius, you need to take some time to rest. You're getting the Four of Swords, and you need to, calm down. I know you're always doing something, and you're always, as a fire sign that you are, you're always on the go and exercising and here and there and spending time with friends and maybe traveling, whatever it is. You need to take some time to rest, catch your breath, and reconnect also with your heart. And this you have in common, I believe it was with Aries, another fellow fire sign for you, that, the recommendation was just stop and, connect with your heart. What you're doing, I know that you are always inspired by a life philosophy and by connecting with cultures and people. But what you're doing, have you lost your connection to your heart, to your soul? Just catch your breath and rest and calm yourself, so you can start listening to the voice inside of you, your most inner and most beautiful part of yourself, to really realign, because you usually have a lot of ideas, but you feel blocked right now. You feel blocked of new ideas, of inspiration, maybe because you have been doing things just for the purpose of doing it, and not by connecting to your heart and connecting to your soul. This is the challenge, right? The challenge right now is to come up with new ideas and inspiration, and the challenge is to connect with your soul. So for some reason, somehow, and please let me know in the comments, you're not doing so, or you haven't been doing so, but you want to. You don't want to go, because this is important for you, Sagittarius. You understand and you like to connect deeply to other people, and um, you came here as a Sagittarius just to go higher in consciousness and develop, a philosophy of life, or life philosophy that is really inspiring to you, and create maybe a sense of community and have that. But for some reason right now you're blocked. You're blocking that. So is it beliefs? What? You need to start working on that. You need to reconnect with your power, with the magician within you that creates magic, that creates with the four elements, and the all the elements and all the tools and techniques available for you. What's the next step that you want to do at work, or in your career, or in your personal life? Because you are not limited. If you are limited right now, because your mind is limiting you in terms of your beliefs, but not because you're not able to, and not because you don't have what it takes. You have that power. You just need to remember you are the magician, that you are the one that really can create your life and that abundance, and reconnect with your own healing. Oh my God. And as I say it, I can feel my hands vibrating. You can connect to that inner healer that you are, that is inside all of us, but it is time for you to start reconnecting with that. Or maybe even activate it. For those of you who haven't activated that healing power, awaken it. It wants to be awakened. The healer within you wants to be awakened. And you may need, for this process to happen, you may need collaboration. You may need to get help from others in order for you to be able to help others as well. And that is something that I was talking about on TikTok, I believe, and I think I put it here on YouTube as well. I was saying that one of the things that I needed to unlearn to become a healer was the fact that I could only learn and do whatever it is I did just for the sake of others. I want to become a healer to help others, but first you need to help yourself. You cannot help others if you're not in a healed position to help yourself. You need to heal in order to heal others. So heal people, heal people. So you need to heal yourself. You need to put yourself in the mindset and in the level of consciousness where you can help others as well. And we can help from the point where we are, wherever that may be, but you're going to be limited in certain aspects. So do whatever you can, but there's definitely this healer that wants to come out, and you need someone to help you in this process, right? To get there, to awaken that healer, or to help you activate and help understand what it entails. You will be able also to collaborate with other at work. You can work with others depending on what their specialties, what they're really good at, what their strengths are. And being a fire sign, that visionary, you can actually see and identify what other people are good at. So take this to your advantage at work, when you relate to people and in a personal life as well. So what is the one step that you need to take to start manifesting and creating in your life? With the first quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. So we were talking about this. You are blocking somehow this inspiration, these ideas are being blocked. You need to do some work and start releasing those blockages, because it will allow you to start fresh. So that's the recommendation for the month, starting fresh And this is the mantra that you can repeat. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. It's beautiful. Lovely. So what do you think, Sagittarius? Does this resonate with you? Please tell me in the comments. Well, Capricorn, it has been a while that your energy has been like dispersed, or there's kind of like a focus. We have in the Knight of Swords reversed. So you have been trying to go to an objective, but there's always has been something that has gotten in the way. And either a situation, personal situation, family, and it seems like your goal is there and you know what you want, but it's so hard to get there because there's always an obstruction in the way. And this is very draining for you because there's a lot of lack of motivation, and you may be feeling even the imposter syndrome, or going kind of like falling on the victimhood mode, where you're saying, okay, why is this happening to me? Why am I not where I want to be? Why me? And yeah, and it's like life has distracted you, right? It's like you want so many things, but then situations happened, right? And then you kind of go along with, okay, well, let me solve this. And let me solve this other thing for this other person. And then, let me get help with these to this other person, and then you forget about yourself. You lose focus, and then you go again, okay, well, maybe tomorrow, but then tomorrow is kind of the same thing. So you're kind of like in a cycle. And I feel that a lot is on one side, family situations, things that have happened within your family that kind of have distracted you, or kind of lost focus because of it. Maybe you have been trying to help other people for so much or so long that then again you are distracted. This is a challenge. It's like then you have to have better boundaries, and you need to reconnect, because it's like you are in automatic mode. You're doing things because you have to, because it's the responsible thing to do, right? You're a Capricorn. It's the responsible thing to do, and you have like this weight on your shoulders about doing the right thing and doing things the right way, that not only you forgot about yourself, but you have forgotten about what that little kid want. What did you want when you were a little kid? What were your dreams? And you need to reconnect to that inner child and remember. I need to start, and this is the recommendation, by the way. You need to start having fun and joy in what you do. Maybe, I don't know, go to the park and go on the swing. Something that reconnects you to that joy of having fun, of playing, because not everything is responsibility, and you have to just chill and relax. And this is something that you need to do in order to be able to be at more grounded with your own plans, with who you really are. You need to reconnect to that inner child. What does this kid want? And it's going to open up so many other things, because even love might come to you. Because when you start reconnecting to the child, and you start doing inner child healing, many open doors, it's like a burden is gonna fall over your shoulders, and many open doors are gonna open up. It's starting by loving yourself even more and having better boundaries, because this situation is really a lot, because you kind of don't remember that you are a priority as well, and having boundaries with other people. Like when you, let's say when you, and I'm sorry, I'm starting to get tired on my throat, and maybe you can establish a system where, okay, from this time to this time, I will dedicate it to assisting this person and this person because I have to. But then, absolutely, from this time to this time, I dedicate it to myself and to my dream and to my project. And just me to walk on the beach or um, do something that I like, okay? Um, And you need to be open. What's the recommendation of the one thing you need to do to manifest your dreams? Is the new moon in Aquarius. You need to be open to change. And there's a lot of change happening. We have a lot of things in Aquarius. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, well, right now we have Mercury and Saturn in Aquarius. So with Saturn in Aquarius, we really need to remember that the structures that we have built, they need to change. They need to be innovative. They need to be creative. So in which way, the way you do things need to change. Because obviously it has to, because this is what's happening right now, and this is not even productive for you. It's draining. You're not happy. So what needs to change? The usual way of you doing things is not working. You need to realize that, and you need to start thinking about different ways of doing things, and make it feel like maybe you're embarking on a new adventure, which is the mantra for you for this week, for this month. Embarking on a new adventure. I savor the wonders of the world, reconnecting with that kid's dream, and everything becomes an adventure. Everything becomes a source of curiosity. What can happen? What is there? What are the possibilities? Wow. So that's what you need to reconnect with. So I hope this helped, Capricorn. If you have any questions, you can always book one-on-one appointment with me to do a more personalized reading for you for any aspects of your life. So now we're going with Aquarius. So Aquarius, currently you are going on hermit mode. So you're separating from the crowd, separating yourself to reconnect and find answers within you to see how you can help others, how you can help the community, how you can help your friends, how you can be of service, and how you can reconnect, with that source of all inspiration. Nevertheless, I think there are many things going to your mind, and it's kind of having a new perspective, new ideas is being challenging. Not because being creative is hard for you. It usually it is. Like, you're very creative and you have so many great ideas that are different outside of the box, but maybe you're having difficulty to connecting to that source of inspiration, and that's why you are going on hermit mode, kind of like reconnect to you, and you probably may be affected by all the things happening in the world, and it's kind of, you're losing focus in that sense. Applying this new perspective in your life, it's imperative, because you are really looking for new ways to make a mark in the world, and make a mark in the world that is unique to you, that has your essence, and you want to direct yourself in a way, that your life expresses its purpose. You want to have a north, and this is why going on hermit mode is so important for you, because you really want to kind of focus again and find new perspectives, new ways to walk on your path. But this is a path that has direction, like I said, and purpose. And this is not about going super fast. This is really about going at your own pace and leaving a mark in the world. Communication is going to be very, very important for you in order to, you know, for you to walk that path in a meaningful way. Being the King of Swords is about communication, having that clarity, that focus. That's why, again, being on the Hermit is so important, because you find answers within and you find that light within to light up your own path. Communicating in a very clear way with others, but clear with but kind, because something that came up right now when I saw this card is being stubborn. I think that the challenge here is not so much about not having creativity and looking at things in another way, because that's actually your specialty. You do it very well, but you can be very stubborn. You can be so focused in your way and not listen to other people's ways that then that's when you get lost. For you to get there, you might need the help and the support of other people, because actually whatever you do, it's also for the benefit of all. But that group of all, they have their own experiences and they have their own ideas. So it's important for you also to keep in mind that there's people around you and there's people that may be affected by your actions. So when you walk your path, make sure that it's really in coherence with your own heart, and that you are not being so stubborn thinking that you are the only one that has the reason, and that you need to be open to other people's opinions. And this is also so important, because when we communicate, it's not about talking only. We need to listen. We need to really listen to what the other person is saying, not only not paying attention, it's really listening deeply and what things really mean. So this is important. So what is right now the clear action that you need to take to manifest your dreams and manifest in your life? Is the first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck. Believe that you are going to meet the right people. Believe that there's synchronicities and that you're going to meet the right people when you need to, that things are going to, you're going to be guided. Things are going to take its place. Just believe that it can be done and that the universe is on your favor. And the mantra for you for this month is rising above. So I see only beauty and grace. What do you think, Aquarius, about this reading? Does this resonate? Please tell me in the comments. This is what is going on right now. This is the message for you for the month of March. You feel like everything is so hard for you and you don't understand why. You feel that you always have to make such a big effort to get things done, get to places, do what you want and get what you want. It feels like it's a competition, it's a burden that you have to put so much effort all the time. This is the Five of Wands. And it's not in alignment. Like, you feel that this conflict, it may also be not only conflict with people, which I feel it is in a way. There's like external conflict with people for you to get what you want. It's like people, you may feel like people are not in your favor, that are mostly working against you instead of with you. And then there you have all this emotional turmoil inside, where there's conflict within you too, because yes, you want to get to your goals and you want to do this, you want to get there, but then you doubt yourself, not only your capacity, but okay, is this the right thing for me? And you're never 100% sure because you're so much in your emotions. And this is actually the biggest challenge, might be the biggest challenge in March, with the King of Cups, having those emotions in place, having that balance. So it's good for you to do Reiki, good for you to meditate, to really kind of because it's really the thoughts. You have a million thoughts coming in that really disrupt your inside, your inner peace, and then you start creating this whole story that is all a fantasy in your head, and this create then the emotions that are very perturbing. So this might be the challenge. Try again to do Reiki, meditate, and do things, even go for a walk, exercise, do things to calm down. Things are going to start going in your favor, and results, you're going to start seeing that the path is clear quickly. The star is the possible outcome, where you come out of this at the end, shining your own light, sharing your light with the world, shining, illuminating others, connecting with your purpose, connecting with your own beautiful divine light, connecting with yourself, and accepting who you are and your place in the world. The mantra for this month, beautiful, embracing the future. I love this. And it's a beautiful, if you see, there's a path that this person goes through, and there's these beautiful mountains and landscape. And this is the phrase that you can repeat to yourself: I step into the future with an open heart. I love this. This is like perfect for you right now. I step into the future with an open heart. And what is the one thing, the one action that you need to take in order for you to manifest your dreams? First quarter moon in Virgo, assess the situation. And I know that this can be difficult because it can be very confusing. But before you say something, before you take action, really assess the situation and see if there is coherence with you, if there is calmness in your heart when you think of something, something that you want to do, for example. I'm sorry. Think before you act. And if you even pay attention to this lady is really just sitting down, meditating, and analyzing, assessing the situation and thinking, okay, is this the right thing for me? But when you assess, remember to connect to your heart. Open your heart. And check if this makes sense to you in your heart. All right? So that is the message for you for the month of March, Pisces, and all the other seasons. Thank you very much for listening to me. Remember that you can book your one-on-one appointment with me at lauratio.com. We can have different subjects on the reading. I do specialize in manifesting your dreams, and taking action with your business, discovering your soul's purpose, and also, aligning with your soul's path and your spiritual compass. So if you want to learn more, just go into my website, lauratio.com. Remember to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and please leave me a comment here on YouTube. I would love to hear what you think about this video, and if you have any questions as well. Thank you, and have an amazing, amazing month. See you soon.